Hello, and how are you? Welcome back to today. We're on Thursday. What date are we on? It's 24th of April. My gosh, hasn't this year flown by so far? So we're just on Chapel Street, and there is Central Pier just over there. So I thought I'd do a couple of things this morning. I'm just down near the demolition site. Although there's not a lot going on, it just looks like they're cleaning up and recycling metal. So I thought we'd have just a little wander around this general area. I've got to be careful, the sun is shining that way. And if I go too far, all you'll see is bright sunlight and dark shadows. The sky is blue, the sea is blue. So everything looks absolutely gorgeous this morning. I'm hobbling again. So it's just got 9 o'clock. So you've got the Sea Fish and Chip restaurant there. So like I say, Central Pier now is just behind me there, and this is Chapel Street. So what I thought I'd start off by doing is, it would seem that there are still people who don't know where Christopher Higgitt's burger place is. So I thought I would show you. So we've just come from Central Pier there, and we're 2 streets. This is the second street back from the promenade. It's called Dale Street. You've got the Stanley Show Bar there on the corner. So we've got on Dale Street, then we've got Tony, tattoo artist. Oops. We've got a Crystal Glass Place, who do piercings also. Better not walk in the middle of the road, I might get run over. And then we have Chris Higgitt's Blackpool Lights. So this is Chris's Amusements and £1 Burger, Blackpool's famous £1 burger, as seen on YouTube and TikTok and TV, as Chris says. So yeah, this is that. It's a bit quiet. It's like I say, it's just gone 9 o'clock in the morning now. So a lot of places still aren't open yet. Chris won't be open till about 11 o'clock. This is the Vauxhall area of Blackpool as well, which is one of Blackpool's oldest areas. Could do with a bit of TLC here and there. Vauxhall Market, which isn't a market as people my age traditionally know a market to be. More fancy goods and stuff like that now. But yeah, so that's there. You've got York Street Cafe there. I say, you can see how close to the promenade we are. It's just there, okay? We're on York Street. There are a couple of buildings on here that could do with some serious refurbishment, or even pulling down, maybe at some point. Decades of decay, yeah, probably, actually. But you know me, I don't like to concentrate on the negative. See this building here? Could do with some TLC, seriously. You know, the thing is, these buildings in Blackpool that are like this, the people that own them don't live in Blackpool. Oh, look at that view of the tower there. How cool is that? You know, this demolition of the police station and the courts is really, really going to open up that view for the moment, isn't it? Like, you know, the changing face. Oh, it's going to be so different. It's going to be so weird looking at it without the police station and the courthouses there. I mean, brutalist architecture back in the day, you know, it was a big thing, wasn't it? And a lot of buildings were done in various places like that. Back at Chris Higgett's there, look. So this area is called Foxhall Village. Some of the old artwork there. It's a shame they get scrolled on, but you know what it is. It is what it is, isn't it? So let's come down this one. In Singleton Street. Just cross over a minute. Ow, I can't even walk in a straight line these days, you know. It's awful, absolutely terrible. So, I've been asked, I photographed this wheel and tower up there a couple of weeks ago, and I've been asked where it is. It's here on Chapel Street. If you want to see it, that is where it is. Okay, so Chapel Street there. Come that way. And you've got the demolition site just there going on. Yeah, so like I say, today as far as demolition is concerned, it looks like they're just doing a bit of clearing up. More than anything. Doing some recycling, stuff like that. This is also where Blackpool Housing Options is on Chapel Street. If anyone needs them for advice, you can go there and ask for advice on housing, etc. I'll tell you one thing I do find interesting. All this demolition is going on now. See that tree there? The tree right in front of us with all leaves on. I will give the bird that nests in there absolutely 10 out of 10 for tenacity. Okay, so there's a magpie that's got its nest up there. And all the way through this demolition, that magpie has been building its nest, getting on with the job, and just ignoring what's going on around it. Bless it, you know, 10 out of 10 for tenacity. You've really got to give credit to that magpie, because that's amazing. It really is. There is the new car park, Blackpool Central. I still don't think that really gets used to its extent. You know, it is open, it is there. It's one of these that you drive up to it and the shutters open when it sees a car coming. So if you see the shutters, it's not because it's closed, it's just because that's how it works. I've got an awesome view of the tower there. It's going to look so different, isn't it, in this flat? You can see it opening up already. It was funny actually because Pete up at Happy Days, you know, it's Not Your Boy Leroy, has a YouTube channel over there. I was still talking here to him yesterday morning, and he was saying that now that corner's gone, he's actually got sunlight going into the back of his building. Like, that's really novel for him to actually have that. So yeah, he's finding that quite amusing actually. He said only until they actually build something else there and I'll lose it again, but I'll enjoy it while it's there. You know, so bless him. So I've spotted another couple of YouTubers down here so far this morning, which is Aidan, and he has AT Media, does a lot of drone flying as well. So a massive shout out to Aidan. Go check his channel out and drop him a subscribe, drop him a like, drop him a comment. Also, PhilNat 2011. I will link them both in the description. He's down here. The tenacity of this guy is amazing. Even when there's been days where I've come down and like driven past, he has been here filming with his little camera. Sometimes he's up there on the bridge, just there behind us. And other times he's, you know, down on the ground. But by God, he's got this little camera and he gets some absolutely fabulous footage. And because he's got the time to be here through thick and thin really, he's getting some footage that a lot of us are missing. So massive shout out to Nathan, because boy is he getting some quality footage. He really is. I'll say as local YouTubers, we tend to all support each other. You know, there's no rivalry. We're a happy family for the majority. You're always going to get someone who doesn't like somebody else and they don't get on. And that's life, isn't it? You know, that's the way it is. Oh, this hill's not doing me any good. But yeah, just take it slowly. That really hurts. I'm having a relatively decent morning, whereas, yes, I'm in pain, but it's not stopping me from doing things, which some mornings it does. But no, this morning I can actually move a bit, so that's all right. I'll be knackered after this, and I'll have to probably go and sit down for the rest of the bloody day. But you know, yeah. Let's go up this hill. Oh, that's painful. Ow! Oh, determination. So this is the main road in to the car park. Gosh, I'm out of breath now. So as you come up Yeadon Way and all that, you follow it all the way through, this is where you end up, at Blackpool Central car park. So there's nowhere else to go when you reach the car park, okay? So you can't drive beyond it. But what you can do actually is go in the car park from this side, drive through it and come out the other side without paying. And you've got about 15 minutes grace or something like that, where you can get in then whiz round and come out the other side. So I had to stop and rest for a few minutes there, so I'm back. Like I was saying, you can actually come down this road, go into the car park, make sure no one's coming. So you go in down there, another good shot of the tower, and you can drive through and come out down there without paying, as long as you've just been in there 5-10 minutes. King Edward VII pub over there, and of course Central Drive over there. You also have Donna's Dream House there. Amazing people there on K Street. I like how someone's written an O in front of K Street, so it looks like OK Street, but it isn't, it's K Street. So this road goes all that way, past the football club, etc, etc, right down South Shore, right down into Uden Way as you come off the motorway. And so you can drive straight up into Blackpool Central Car Park. Let's have a little look from the site, from this side. I will be taking a few photos in a minute, so I'll also pop those on. But that's what it looks like from up on the bridge now. Just over there we have a couple of hotels, B&Bs. So you've got 1, 2, 3 I think, might be 4, but I don't know if the other one's a private house. So that's a little block there, which is now overlooking a demolition site, soon to be overlooking fully Blackpool Tower and all that. So they're going to get a view for a while, aren't they, as well? Okay. Oh, just hobble down here. Here you look at the tower. Oh, good grief. So you look at the tower while we're going. While we just hobble down here. Look at that though, doesn't that look lovely? Excuse me, I'm going to shout now over the top of the little excavator. But yeah, there's the entrance to the car park there. Let's just come up here. Now that entrance there used to be the entrance where the police vans would drive in and take people into the custody suites and the cells. So that entrance there was for police vehicles only that were generally taking people into the custody suites and checking them into custody and all that. Or they were going to court and they'd bring them in from the prison where they were being held. They'd bring them in onto here, they'd pop them into a holding cell while they awaited their turn at the Magistrates Court. So there's the police station there, opened in 1971. Created by architect Roger Booth in the brutalist fashion that was oh so popular at the time. Anyway, I'm going to take a few pictures now, so I'm going to switch you off a minute and I'll just come back to you to say see you later shortly. All right. Right, I'm back down here, back on ground level. It's taken me about 20 minutes to get down that hill. It's only a little hill, it's only at 5. Crying out loud. Anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed this little walk around this morning and a few photos from the demolition site. On that note, I will love you and leave you and catch you on the next video. So thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. I know a lot of my watchers are not actually subscribed to the channel. And do you know what difference that would make to me if you did? It would be absolutely phenomenal. It costs you nothing to do. All you've got to do is click subscribe and click the notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. If you're here watching me anyway, why not? Come on, help me out, guys. I don't monetize this channel out of choice, but what I do want is for it to grow and for me to come and show you awesome things that are going on in Blackpool, some demolitions, a bit of documentary stuff, take you on a drive to some of the back streets and places that, you know, you don't always get to see if you're a visitor. You know, all that good stuff. So come on, give me a subscribe, eh? Until the next video, I will catch you later. Much love. Bye for now. Bye.